Hey guys, welcome back. This is David at TWYCE Diecast. Really glad you're here today. I'm going to slowly and painfully reveal the vehicles that I bought at Diecast Extreme in Cullman, Alabama. This past weekend, several of you have asked me to show off a little bit more than what was in the video on the winner's announcement that I shot this past weekend. So let's get right to it. I thought, in the interest of being as silly as I could, that I would just do it this way to see, make it a surprise for me as well. So first one up, check out this beautiful Karman Ghia from the Heritage Classics collection. This is a casting, this is one of the two variations of this casting, I believe. I don't think the other one has the convertible top detail on the top like that. Look at this one, you get a registration plate, really good wheels. This is a beautiful red outlined on the windscreen with the paint color and full detail work on the front. So a beautiful vehicle from Matchbox. I'm going to try and see if I can just leave these turned around so that we can have a nice reveal at the end. Up next, here's a Mercedes-Benz Slr Mclaren. Full lamp detail front and rear on this one, including the Mercedes star. Nice UK registration plate, I believe, on the rear, and multiple colors on the paint scheme. So we're running into a little bit of space here. Up next, yeah, this is what I thought. Another SLR, and this is from the Mercedes-Benz collection. This is a matte gold finish. Full detail work on the lamps again on the front and the rear, very similar to the silver one. But I do like the matte gold finish. So we'll put these guys back and keep on trucking so that this video is not an hour long. This is a Postal Service delivery truck, the United States Postal Service. Pretty unique vehicle, not a vehicle. I think it's made specifically for our Postal Service here. This is a pretty old vehicle. Looking at, only says Postal Service delivery truck on the base. This is a 2000 card, and this is from, you can see the other vehicles in this series look to be a pretty specific series. On the Road Again was the name of it. So that is a really strong representation of our Postal Service truck here. You can see lamps all up and down the side. The door is, I don't know what you call it, slides up so that the guy can get the packages out, or he or she can bring them to your door. And last one for this first column, another fantastic truck, Ford box van from the Speedy Delivery series. Chrome metal base, maybe it's pretty heavy. I think it might be a plastic base, but you do get the chrome bumper, same type of door on the FedEx truck, and that is a proper FedEx logo on the side there. Just a good looking truck, really well done by Matchbox on that. All right, so I don't know why the postal truck won't stay upright, but we'll move on to the next column, and we'll start off with a Bentley Continental Gt. Red metal flake paint job with a red interior. Coming around on the front, you've got a Bentley badge on the top of the grille. The grille is done really well. Bentley registration plate across the front bumper. Both lamps are tampoed. Pretty good wheels on this. Window trim around the vehicle. And you've got a Bentley badge on the boot, as well as a registration plate there as well. I want to look, okay, so this card is 2007. I really like this year and the style of cards that they put out back then. So 2007, I wonder if this is the same. 911 Carrera Cabriolet. This is a 2007 card, so our suspicion was correct. From the MBX Metal series. Ready for Action, number 10. I don't know, pea green, maybe? Looks like baby's diaper green, but it does work. It's almost like an antifreeze color, I believe. Got Carrera on the engine cover on the back, 2 colors on the lamps, and tampoed headlamps with indicators underneath. The Porsche badge is not a decal though. So that's a good, strong casting. Up next, another cabriolet, I guess. Convertible Mini Cooper. So you get the Mini Cooper badge above the clip to put in the rear. Tampoed tail lamps, indicator lights, brake lights maybe on the bottom bumper. I like the two-tone effect with using the base as the wheel flares. Tampoed headlamps, nice mini badge on the boot, or excuse me, on the hood, bonnet, whatever, and a painted grille, top and bottom, even some fog lights in there. Good detail on the interior. Left-hand drive, kind of missed the mark on that in my opinion. Should have been a right-hand drive vehicle. Up next for column 2, a good old classic. This says Ridge, New York Police. And it looks like the Ridge, New York Police Department made their logo in Microsoft Word. Not much of one. Blue glass, not everybody's favorite. Light bar is probably a lot of people's favorites. Those are cool. I like these wheels. This age vehicle is 1998 on the card. I like these wheels back then. Really popular casting that Ford LTD, and so many service and police vehicles used by Matchbox for that. I'm gonna make this sit straight one way or the other, guys. All right, another LTD. This one a taxi. Looks to be a generic, maybe airport taxi service. Check out the light bar on the top though, the taxi bar. A little bit of extra detail by writing taxi on there, like the chrome bumper you get with the chrome base. Same wheels, no front or rear lamp detail. That's okay, and you get a clear glass with a blue interior. Cool car. Moving right along, beautiful Ferrari Testarossa, number 25. This is from 1999, so 2000. Nice lamp work on the rear. You get a prancing pony stamped on the back. Seems like it sits up high a little to me, but it is a nice black. Badge is only slightly too big, and you do get some paint work on the front for the lamps. So that's a good Testarossa. Let's see what we got next. Ford Mustang LX Ssp. This is your Fox body version of a police car with lensed headlamps. Light bar is just going to be plain clear glass. Part of the interior glass. A little bit of detail work on the rear package tray. Don't know what all that equipment is. Gray interior. Highway Patrol. That is pretty much going to be a California Highway Patrol badge. You see that on the television show Chips, and also the missing logo Hot Wheels set. Here's a 57 GMC Pickup. Really well done. Chrome bumper, chrome base. Pretty realistic wheels. I like that it doesn't have a tow hitch. Interior is part of the bed, so that actually doubles as a faux wood bed liner, which is pretty cool. A lot of those trucks had those, and I think they got this casting right. Wouldn't have minded trying to get GMC in that cavity right there, but that's okay. All right, moving right along, we've got a Lexus Gs430. Really cool car. This thing is loaded, detail work front and rear. Check out the Lexus badge on the grille. Headlamps look right on the money. I love the interior being tan. Really makes that blue, and that is a metal flake pop. Tail is really done well, and a Lexus registration plate. Probably my favorite Lexus mainline by anybody. Not that there are many out there, but that is a good one. And so is this Infiniti G37 Coupe. Ironically, well, not ironically, just for your information, David at Diecast Extreme, the owner, these are out of his private collection. He's starting to downsize his collection, so we're getting the good stuff now. Not that we didn't in the past, we're getting the really good stuff. So this Infiniti G37 is just an absolute killer casting by Matchbox. Front and rear, you guys have been looking at it while I was jabbering away, so we will keep on moving. But that is a beautiful car. All right, going with a timeless classic. Here is a 62 Beetle. You've got a license plate on the rear. You've got tail lamps that are done. Chrome bumper. You get a trailer hitch for all that towing power in that Beetle. You get chrome down the hood, some lamps, and even a little bit of indicator light right there. Black interior looks pretty good on an orange vehicle, so we'll call that one a win as well. Now, if I can get over here without knocking the camera down, I'll be doing good. I think we got 3 Teslas coming up. This is one we've probably all seen. This is fairly new. This S model came out, let's see, 2018 on the card. Silver, all of them are gonna have this see-through roof. Great work on the front end, including the badge on the grille. Really is an outstanding job by Matchbox on that casting. Let's get these two. I bet they're both Teslas, and they are. One is a deep navy, one is a very nice red. Both of them have headlamps done. Both of them have the see-through roof that we talked about, and both of them have rear tail lamps done as well. So won't spend too much time on those. If you guys have seen the current main line on that, then that is not going to be unfamiliar to you. All right, what about this? Has everybody seen a Morgan Aeromax? I have done this vehicle on the channel before, had a little bit more stock version. This one's got a wild Union Jack on the top, but the car is a fantastic story. Only 100 of them made, and that was only after the public demanded more of them made when it was such a hit at an auto show. Look at the grille, look at the headlamps, registration plate, a big old boat rear end, makes it look like a ship. And I'm okay with that Union Jack. This is such a British source of pride in the automotive world. Let them have the flag on there. Lotus Evora, plenty to be proud about this one as well. Badge looks good on the hood. Grills are done well. Headlamps done. The right wheels. I've always liked on these wheels that little bit of tread on the outside edge to make it look like, you know, there's a little bit of definition. It doesn't go to the rest of the tire. You can see it's only on that outside edge. Lotus on the rear, on the deck lid here, and I think, yep, the tail lamps are painted. Evora 08 is such a beautiful car. We'll just look at that one for a second. All right, we're working our way toward the premium stuff here, but first, this is a fantastic Honda Civic Type R. Nice street version, clean. This might be that antifreeze color, actually. Look at the Type R badge in red. You know, if these doors opened, you could put that on a plastic base and say that as a Kyosho or Tomica Limited Vintage. This is just an outstanding casting. Tampoed headlamps. Rear has just all kinds of detail as well. I don't know what Yosemite is, some type of sponsor. Type R on the registration plate and on the lift gate. Honda on the lift gate as well. Beautiful, beautiful car. Let's Stick him right there. And then we will go with another Mercedes. I thought I had them all in the same place. Slr Mclaren, incredible vehicle. Just saw a few of them, so we won't hang out too long with that. Plus you can look at it while we're waiting on the others. All right, so we've got some premiums here. And the first one will be a Supreme Hero Ultramax. This is an ambulance. You've got metal body, metal base. You've got rubber wheels. Looks like 6 spokes. Pasadena Fire Department. Looks to be pretty authentic on the livery or deco. Can't imagine they'd go to the trouble to make it that detailed without it looking real. Got lights on the top across the back of the cab there, or the back of the box. Beautiful, beautiful car. Look at that. Really well done. Matchbox on a mission. These came out in 2015. Here's the other vehicles in that set. Honors a long Matchbox tradition of working with heroic emergency vehicles. So, okay, so that is going to be emergency vehicles. Moving on, next we've got a Lesney edition. These are pretty hard to come by. This is a, well, obviously a 71 Chevelle convertible. I was just going to look and see when they came out. These came out in 2011. Look at that orange. Okay, look at the card art. You get the nice storage box. Vehicle has no headlamps done. It is just a metal base. Rubber tires, looks like real tires. And these are BF Goodrich radials. Nice stripes on the hood and the deck lid. Coming around, you do get some tail lamps on the rear bumper. No license plate. It's a heavy, heavy car. And you've got SS for the Super Sport on the fender. What else have we got? Interior is all white. Detail on the interior on the door panel on the inside. Beautiful, beautiful Chevelle. Another Lesney edition. You can see this is a 68 Toyota Land Cruiser, and it is done in a Matchbox deco. You've got some steel plating on the side, maybe like a rock guard. Bumper extends way out past the front of the vehicle. This one doesn't look like it has rubber tires. It might, but those look like plastic wheels. It says authentic diecast body and chassis. License plate on the rear. Tail lamps are painted. Nice white vinyl, faux vinyl top on that. Not sure why they had to put Matchbox on there. This would have looked so good without it. Toyota on the grille. Headlamps, indicator lights, and it's a solid one. Just would have liked that one a little bit cleaner, like this one. So here is a 35th anniversary super fast, limited to 15,500. Number 73 is a G Wagon, and let's start at the rear here. License plate 280 GE. Great tail lamp stamp or decal, however you want to get that on there. I don't know what they did. This is an odd casting because it apparently, chasing diecast cars or building the ultimate Matchbox car collection can tell me, it appears to be this is a service vehicle with all this extra stuff on top they tried to hide by just painting it black. So to make this just a civilian street car is a little odd to see those cherries or dome lights on the top. Doesn't look like these are rubber tires. Looks like an old casting. Interior is gray, push bar on the front. You do get a nice Mercedes star in silver. Yeah, I'm okay with this. I like it. There are two hidden back here that you can't see, and I'll get those out right now. Got a couple Ferraris from the 1995 Collector's Choice, 1994 rather. So let's start with this F40. It is a pearlized white. You've got, well, you know what? Let's just open it up. These are not sealed. Okay, so you've got a pearlized white, F40 on the wing. Grills are painted, badges appear to be pretty big for this car. And this looks like an attempt at a premium vehicle back in the day. Plenty of lamp detail. You do get an engine, although it's on the blue interior, they did chrome some of the pieces for you. Left-hand drive, lensed. I don't know if those would be headlamps because I thought they had, maybe they don't have pop-ups, but something is lensed there, and pretty classic Matchbox wheels. So that's okay. If you're an F40 fan, you'll want that. Otherwise, it's not the most impressive one. Without even telling you what the other one is, we'll just surprise you with the last car on the video. And it is a Testarossa. So this is a beautiful blue metal flake. Again, ginormous badging all over these vehicles. Nice work on the tail lamps, I'll give them that. And not much to report else on this one. Metal body, metal base. I guess if you are a completist, you'll need it for your collection. Otherwise, I'll go with the other main lines myself. Hope you enjoyed this. This is what this is an example of the type of vintage goodness that David has at Diecast Extreme in Cullman, Alabama. If you need more information about that store, please leave me a comment. I will get back to you immediately. And happy hunting to everybody else. Hope you enjoyed the video. Take care.